Hello everyone, my name is Dawar and I am happy to present Dr. Kit for Scalable Physicalization of Organic Shapes. The visualization of mesoscale biological structures helps in understanding their functionalities and behaviors. It provides us a baseline for further predictions of these structures. In the COUS Nano Visualization Research Group, we are working on such type of visualization which includes visualization of the structure at atomistic level, their modeling, rendering, and predictions. We are also working on generating a tiny virtual worlds of these structures and providing a guided tour in the generated virtual world. Modeling of these shapes at cellular and subcellular levels can help in understanding of these structures. Physical visualization of these structures can provide us an opportunity to learn with fun by touching these tiny shapes in a puzzle-like fashion. In our context, we are interested in a cute family of these structures having potato-like shapes with a closed membrane around it. The puzzle improves memorability and engagement. The modeling is based on isometric decomposition, which means modeling with only k types of triangle. For example, this model has only 2 types of triangle. Isometric decomposition reduces cost by increasing reusability. Here is an overview of the work. We have an organic shape and we are interested to model a surface with only k triangles. We are interested in producing a physical model of the biological structures with at least 3 conditions, including modeling with k types of triangle, should support reconfigurability, and must preserve the input shape. The intermediate steps include triangular mesh generations and making these triangles identical, which are discussed one by one in the upcoming slides. The reconfigurability is achieved by hinges and holes in the triangles. The first step is mesh generation, where we generate a triangular surface mesh using the Marching Cubes algorithm. The generated raw mesh is improved via CVT as shown on the left image. Voronoi tessellation and Delaunay triangulation, the dotted lines are dual to each other. CVT attempts to move each seed to the center of the corresponding Voronoi cell, which improves the Voronoi tessellation and thereby improves the corresponding triangulation. We can also control the number of vertices at this stage. Clustering. Clustering a triangle into k classes is a key contribution of this work. We used k-means clustering, for which we need the degree of similarity among the triangles. We have a simple method for calculating the degree of similarity between the triangles. For this purpose, each triangle is mapped into a single point in a 3D space. Suppose we have this triangle. The shortest edge is mapped as a distance from the x-axis, the middle one is a distance from the y-axis, and the longest edge is a distance from z-axis for generating the corresponding point in the 3D space. In this way, all the triangles are mapped into a 3D space where the distance between 2 points indicates the degree of dissimilarity between the corresponding triangle. It leads us to this equation. The triangles are clustered into k classes, where for each triangle Tj we calculate the degree of dissimilarity from the center triangle Ti steric of that cluster. Here d is the distance between the 2 points, indicating dissimilarity between Tj and Ti steric. Next, we have to use remeshing to increase similarity among the triangles and minimize these individual distance, which makes the overall cumulative distance minimized. Remeshing is altering the mesh for making the triangles in the same cluster similar. We have 3 local operators. H-clefs and H-flip are rarely used. The Worthy translation is iteratively applied with clustering until we reach the desired number of k types of identical triangles. Each vertex gets a pressure from all adjacent edges. The pressures from each edge can either be inward or outward depending on whether the required edge length is longer or shorter than the current edge length. Then we calculate the average pressures on each vortex to find its new positions, and the vortex is translated to the new positions if it doesn't destroy the input geometry. In this way, the remeshing and clustering are applied iteratively till we reach the desired number of k classes of triangles. After getting the k-set triangulation, the next step is thickening. You can see the cut view. Surface mesh has no thickness. We thickened the mesh in the direction of the vortex normal. And this model shows thickness and perpendicular extrusion on the left side, and the center one is our method with curvature aware thickness, and the last one is also a smoother surface. After this, we create holes in these in the three sides of each triangle and design unique hinges for their assembly and reconfigurability. As an additional step for some models, we also use triangle subdivision to get a smoother results. It gives us curved patches. The similarity among the curved patches is calculated in a similar way with an additional fourth axis for the curveness of the patch. However, we cannot further remesh the curved patches to improve the similarity among the patches. Results. We empirically evaluated our method on different models. These are clustering results. The left column shows the input mesh generated via masking cube. The next one is a CVT initialized mesh, and the last column shows our clustering results. The far right column indicates the number of classes of triangles. Here again, input mesh, CVT initialized, and our results. There are some more results with the same parameters and different values of K's and some more models. This plot is showing the minimization of the cumulative distance with the number of iterations until we reach a given threshold. The threshold is the highest value of the acceptable clustering error, that is the degree of similarity. Here are some printed results. Here are some more printed results. Here the first column shows the output mesh, that is the virtual one, and the right column shows the printed models. Again some more results, output mesh and the physical models printed. Here we have a small comparison with a previous method. In each pair of models, the left is from previous method and the right one is our results. The visual view and the house top distance indicate that our method performs better than the previous method. For the quantitative result, please refer to the paper. In conclusion, Dr. Kate not only solves a geometric problem by k-set isometric decompositions of potato-shaped organic models, but also provides a practical tool for the community, creating an opportunity for enjoyable learning experience. It reduces costs through reusability. We have empirically evaluated our methods and we don't have any theoretical proof. For more complex models with sharp features, our method may fail. For future, we are planning to model with more realistic details and sharp features. Thank you for your attention.